Have you ever stumbled upon a movie so intriguing yet criminally underrated that you couldn't help but wonder why more people haven't discovered it? Before diving in, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Your support helps us share these hidden cinematic gems with you. Uh, Picture this, it's the late 1980s, and Gene Hackman is at the peak of his relentless career, churning out film after film with the energy of someone who thrives on their craft. In 1988 alone, he appeared in 5 movies, ranging from powerful political thrillers like No Way Out uh, to the more forgettable Superman 4, The Quest for Peace. And Hackman himself later admitted that this frenetic work schedule often stemmed from solitude, but the results spoke for themselves. In 1989, amid global tensions edging toward the end of the Cold War, Hackman delivered one of his most quietly impressive performances in a lesser-known political thriller, The Package. And The Package, Hackman plays Johnny Gallagher, a seasoned Green Beret tasked with escorting a disgraced sergeant named Walter Hanka, played by a sharp and calculating Tommy Lee Joneses, back to the United States for a court-martial influence. The mission seems ordinary enough at first, but things quickly unravel when Hanka escapes. What begins as a brief detour in Gallagher's career spirals into a web of conspiracy that threatens to ignite World War III. This film is a product of its time, steeped in the political paranoia of the Cold War. The story opens at an isolated chalet in West Berlin, where American and Soviet generals secretly conspire to sabotage a looming nuclear disarmament treaty. Their motivation and a firm belief that only the threat of mutually assured destruction can keep humanity from plunging into chaos. But when key players in this shadowy backroom deal start meeting untimely ends, Gallagher finds himself entangled in a dangerous game where nothing is what it seems and everyone is fighting for survival. Unlike your typical assassination thriller that focuses on the cat and mouse tension between the killer and their target, The Package layers its intrigue with misdirections and mysteries, and Gallagher soon realizes that Hinkett isn't who he claims to be. In fact, he's Thomas Boyette, a covert operative with far greater and deadlier objectives. The stakes come to a frenetic boil in Chicago during nuclear disarmament negotiations as Gallagher scrambles to prevent the unthinkable. The film teases revelations with just the right timing, making every twist stick and every turn worth the wait. It's like peeling back the layers of a complex puzzle, each piece fitting into a larger, chilling picture. Gene Hackman and Tommy Lee Jones share the screen with a magnetic chemistry, even as adversaries, that works systems for both actors bring such depth to their characters that much of their communication relies on subtle glances and simmering tension. Their new age cowboy personas, hardened by years under the military-industrial complex, highlight a poignant truth about their soldiering lives. They are more cogs in the system than heroes. And years later, Jones would win an Academy Award for The Fugitive, another collaboration with The Package director Andrew Davis. But here, alongside Hackman, he delivers a performance that is equally worth remembering. Fun fact, Roger Ebert, the legendary film critic, was surprisingly one of the movie's biggest champions. While others dismissed the package as a relic of a quickly fading era. Ebert praised its intricate plotting and Hackman's captivating presence. Uh, he described the movie as being akin to reading a tightly woven mystery novel. You think you've missed details, but every piece ties neatly together by the end. It isn't just a thriller, it's a masterclass in storytelling precision. And let's be honest, if Ebert liked it, isn't that reason enough to give it a shot? Oh, and here's a little lighthearted callback to Hackman's relentless work ethic. By 1989, it might have seemed like Hackman was trying to outwork even his own shadow. But hey, if your shadow could act, it would have also needed an agent. At that point, the package may not have been a box office giant. Uh, it remains a taut and engaging film. Proof that Hackman had the rare talent to elevate any project he touched. At 95, his passing marked the end of an era, leaving behind a legacy of stories like this one. And if you haven't yet, you can catch the package streaming for free on Tubi. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,